Hello and welcome to the channel. Hello, I've got a, hello, welcome to the hello. Shut up, right. Just doing a circular walk. I've got a brolly with me because it's raining, and the brolly sort of nearly got sort of blown away. So, yeah, don't really need it. So I'm going to try and keep the pace up with this. But I'm aiming and getting back to where we started. I've got some tissues and that. I could probably wipe the camera. It starts to get wet, but I'm not sure it's quite raining that bad now anyway. So, at the end of the day, soon you've been through quite a lot in your life. I think about that when I start getting anxiety over something. I usually think, well, you went down to London and went under anaesthetic and got knowing that some surgeon was going to rearrange your genitals. I mean, that is pretty mad. I definitely wouldn't recommend anybody does that. You better to make do with what you've got. But, well, do we really want to go into that? Well, could if you want. Why not? Well, it depends what sort of video do you want. I mean, we're not doing nothing else. There's not much else to see. I'm not sure if it's particularly helpful me putting my views on the subject, really. Really, I don't know what the hell. Oh, that's a pause button or something. I think it is. See what it says. I need to get my glasses on to see what. This is a problem when you're not equipped properly, and you don't know your equipment. So there's a wee light in the corner, so I press that. Oh, it's a light. That's what it is. It's okay. It's just a light. I suppose. Yeah, you might want to light things up. Some scenarios, probably. Yeah. So going through that experience, it all seems a bit mad now. So that happened in 2014. There's a lot of talk about it now, obviously with the female boxer, J.K. Rowling and all that sort of thing. You have to wonder if actually the internet is doing us more damage than good in a lot of ways. Yeah, I really have to wonder that, don't you? Because I think it's doing us more. I think it's probably doing us more damage than good. I think it'd be better. But here I am. I'm actually on it right. Well, I'm not on it right now, but this is going to be put on it. It's just like, is it 50-50? Who knows? And even the transgender thing, I might not have went into that so much if it wasn't for the internet. There was somebody today going, why is there so many, like in California it was 1 in 20 or something have autism, So why have we got these, there's no doubt all that should put a stop to all that. That's crazy. How can 1 in 20 have autism? I don't know if it might have been 1 in 20 under 16s or something, I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember. But it's a lot more than it used to be, put it that way. So, yeah, I think a lot of the reasons why the Bannockburn Bio Blitz community wildlife event. Aye, so think that my understanding of everything has changed so much, and I think that's just a result of maturing. It's taken me a long time to mature. I think that's probably, I think I was very immature. I hadn't quite grown up. And whether I am now or not, I think I probably am. So now you've got to deal with everything past. Or you can ignore it. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Here's big beastie. Wow. Aye. Could pick that up. How the hell are you going to get that? How the hell are you going to get them for there? Yeah. They're sort of like, I mean, they'll still be quite heavy. Yeah. I mean, you could probably drive up that private road at the other side. It seems like more trouble than it's worth, to be honest, eh? I think so. I would say, without a doubt, it's more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, so there's a lot of talk about it, and I find myself constantly kind of butting in stupidity. You know, like when it comes to the boxer. When I was stupid, so it's like, so there's this push to keep males out of female spaces, but there doesn't seem to be a push to keep females out of male spaces. You know, and then it's like, well, so what is a female space and what is a male space? And it's, you know, I think the push seems to be keeping males. So from that, for all intents and purposes, that includes transgenders, women, as in they were male. So keeping them out of female spaces. So that's the push at the moment. Personally, it doesn't really bother me that much. I'd rather just avoid all that shit. But you know, it's a bit like, so what about the females invading the male spaces? What about them? Why are they allowed to do that then? Are you going to deny it? You're going to say that they're not doing that when they are? What about the drug deaths in Scotland? Highest, they're higher than they're higher than ever. I don't know the figures, but apparently they're higher than ever. What about that? What's that got to do with it? Has that got anything to do with it? Yeah, it has, of course it has. Because young males are not getting... Is it males? Well, see, I would jump there, didn't I? I know females have drug problems. I would say it's probably higher in males. I think it could be higher in males. So it's a lack of opportunity that's causing it in Scotland, generally because of where it is. So we've got this kind of green revolution going on. Opportunities for young men and women are being seriously restricted. So why have you gone off topic? Right? Thought you were talking about gender, and well, I am. So why? I'm actually quite tired already. So I'm not going to be able to mess about with this. I heard a lot of chainsaws today, so probably a lot of trees come down. Oh. I suppose the topic is connected what happened to me, in my life, my upbringing, family, my relatives. So this is my channel, and I can articulate, God's sake, articulate my thoughts in this matter. So oh God, I'm tired. Oh God. So what happened to me was, I speak about it earlier, it has nothing to do with me. Obviously, I was involved with it to a large degree. What actually happened was I went down this route. There was no turning back. At least in a lot of ways there's no turning back. So I became fully committed to what I thought was changing my sex. So that's what actually happened. Right. So what is it up here? That's what happened, and so they have, well, don't know how long it will take them to build all this. So that was what happened. Was I sort of went down that road, and see, the reality is, so I mean, I had all these problems, and so I actually did quite a reasonable job of it, actually. To try and understand, or of an understanding. So I know this lady who is the same route as what I went on. She's got the same name, actually, Lucy. And she's still sort of, she's going away for surgery, right? And this applies to everybody. This applies to women as well, genetic women. You know that thing where they're always going for surgery? You know, like, whatever it might be, beauty, or tattoos, or, well, that's not surgery, but they're trying to reach something, I think. I think that's what they're trying to do. And who am I to say it's the wrong thing to do? I think it is, really. Then where do you draw the line at that? How can you say having surgery, genital surgery, is any different from, Botox or a boob job? I mean, it's obviously a lot more serious, but, why? This is the whole thing, and I think it's like once Pandora's box gets opened, so to speak, there's no turning back for all of us. And that's so today, there's people going on about XX and XY chromosomes. You know, so are they really aware of what they're going on about? You know, where's it going to lead? So they're wanting to clamp down on people with XY chromosomes in female sports. So where's that going to lead? Is that just going to restrict itself to sports? And then see, talking about this is a taboo subject for a lot of people. They won't want to talk about it, but at the same time, they'll go putting stuff on about the chromosomes, so that, you know, they kind of open themselves up for that. You know, you're going to put that, you're going to bring that subject up, you need to talk about it. Oh, it's taboo, you don't want to talk about it. Well, you shouldn't bring up the topic then. You know, so I've sort of got myself onto this avenue of. So anyway, this lady, Lucy, she's waking with fucking surgery, and it's like, and you're going, oh, I would never say, oh great, I don't believe you should. Encourage anyone. This path's getting a bit iffy, isn't it? Yeah, it is actually. You know, I'm actually struggling to stay on it. So, you sort of, or maybe it's not a problem for them, maybe it's a problem for me. You know, it's like, so then you can say, well, you've got a problem, mate, that's your problem, you deal with it, I don't have a problem with it. So she's going to make it get a, what's it called? A BBL, a Brazilian butt lift, right? You know, and it's like, so I looked up, it's the most dangerous surgery. That's what I looked up. It's something to do with the veins. If you have problems with your veins. So I think when you're getting all that done, say that lady's about 40 or something, I think she's a bit younger than me. You know, what's it going to be like when you're like 60 or 70? You have all these health problems. You know, your butt starts sagging, and you know, she's getting her teeth done, and to be honest, she does look really sexy. She looks really attractive. So, but I think you can be attractive without getting all that done. You know, makeup and well, that sort of thing. Whoa. Try harder. So what happened to me is I sort of got into this I kind of got fed up with the thing that I was doing. Like I lost it. You know, if you're say like keen golfer or something, and then you lose interest in golfing. So that's what happened to me. Sort of. So you've got sort of resulting mental problems associated with that. A cohort of mental problems, I suppose. Well, it's not a cohort. It's kind of like a assortment of mental problems to go along with it. And somebody building a house. Oh no, it's not, it's an extension. Old Saab 93 or something. Dealing with all these issues. So I can get back to my point about what goes wrong, you know, in the world and society and everything like that, and how do you cope with your life and things that you've done. So personally, I kind of think I'm more you know, sort of stabilised approach would be better, you know. What's that yellow thing for? So don't bother getting involved in all that crap. That house looks like it's finished-ish. They must have potholes there. Right, we're going to crack on because there's not a lot of time. Crack on everybody. Oh, what a change. So I think this was the house that the woman went mental when I walked past. So that's why I'm a little bit apprehensive. It's actually public right away, this. And actually I kind of wanted to, oh, that'll be where the drainage thing goes. I wanted to come back up really because I don't think you can really behave like that and expect it to work. It's scaffolding. So I think that'll be they'll have fences and everything around that to keep kids out of it. I'm not gonna slow down too much. I'm gonna keep on going, keep walking. Wow. It doesn't actually take that long to walk up here. It was just like a bit of a thought, and I thought I want to get my exercise in today, and get on with it and do it. I like to try and do it every day. It does take about an hour and a half to get my. Oh, it's been windy, isn't it? And these videos are sort of timeless, so you could come and look at this in the future and go, oh, that's where what it was like before or during getting built, you know. Go, wow. So these ones have got Audis and everything at them. They are right there. Plot 79 sold. Audi and the three-pointed three circles. See, to me that's a good bit of art, that, because it says a lot about, you know, our, because there's three circles and four circles and the point, what's it called, the three, what's the Mercedes one? It's kind of like a thing that people aspire to or seem to have and get. Like, I don't, or personally haven't bothered with that. No, not yet anyway. Double garage. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do, walk down there and go. What do you think? Well, 200 and what is it? 280,000? Seems like a lot. Could actually go back the way we came, but that'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Go this way. Tin collecting. I think it's time to get home. Ah, it's fucking minging, as it would be. Right, let's get on with this. Hey! PFP! Who's PFP? It's PFP! You know, I suppose like there is... What the hell's this? That could go on somebody's windscreen. This. Could have done. So it's part of a sign or something. So I've just picked it up off the road, and you know, I mean, you drive over that in the dark or something. I could have even driven over it myself. You know, could damage the underneath of your car or something. Probably be alright if a truck drove over it, but well, it looks like it already has. So see, I'm sort of doing a public duty here, tidying up the countryside. So it's, you know, it's service for the community. I'm not a total sponger. I do sell sponges, like, which reminds me I've actually run out of them. Sponges. I've always got to maybe look back up here as well. I've never felt quite right since that woman tried to kick me. And actually what actually happened was it was up at the end there, where we were, and I actually overreacted to her, and it actually frightened myself, and that's why I've never put the footage up, because I scared the shit out of her, and I went too far with it, and that I was saying things that was winding her up, you know. You know, so, fucking hell. It's actually quite difficult. I thought this thing would bend. I think it's aluminium. So, I actually overreacted to her, you know, so I need to learn how to, see, like you're an airline pilot. There was one where they were crashing and, you know, they were going to die, and the first officer was going nuts, and he was just saying, calm, calm, calm. So I need to try and do that, you know, which is stay calm. That is aluminium. That is steel. Right. So yeah, I scared the shit out of myself. I definitely scared her, yeah. She turned totally submissive. And well, no, that's probably not the right word. She was going for it. I don't know what she was planning on doing. I think what happens, people get stupid, don't they? We all do it. You lose your shit. All I'd like to say to her, if she does watch this, is I'm not going to upload that video, but I will do if you come and annoy me anymore. And I suppose the best thing to do would be to apologise to her. You know, and she could do the same to me, would be a good idea. Well, right, a Land Rover. That's good, isn't it? At the end of the day, a lot of these confrontations and things are, they don't do anybody any good. So it's best to sort of bury the hatchet sort of thing. The only problem you've got when you do that is that the other party might not see it that way. But I probably wouldn't necessarily really apologise to people. I think you've got to stand your ground to a certain extent, but at least, you know, become a bit neutral about it, eh? So we've got a choice down here. Oh, there's tin. Basically I just pick up tins. There's more. There's a cone. And wow. I know it's a bit mad, but well, I get them recycled. That's what happens, yeah. It's all recycling. So it's all, we're videoing, we're recycling, collecting firewood sometimes, but obviously the wood that we've seen in this walk, I've been too much to handle. It's not the brolly. I've got a brolly with me, but it's bloody too windy. Right, so we could turn right here. Right, I'm thinking out loud here. This is what I was intending to do. I think we'll stick with that. So we could walk straight on. Okay, now another one. We could walk straight on and go down through, you know, go, is it the firs it's called, Windsor Milton? And there's a tin on the road. Not going to be easy getting that. After this car. Yay, we've done it. Red Bull. If you like Red Bull, back and put it in the bin when you're finished drinking it, you fucking clowns. Actually, I don't want to do this. There's more trouble than fucking worse, actually. For what I get out of it. Do I want to do this? No. No, I don't. Right, okay, let's get cracking on with this. Let's crack on. Right, we're going to turn right here and we'll go down. We'll cross over the Bannockburn, down Carpet Close, and then okay, now get away from my jacket, you. Oh, there's a bit of wood, bit of stick. Aye, well, it's not the best bit in the world, but suppose it'll, if anybody attacks me. So you just don't know, I mean, you don't know what that woman is capable of, you know. I've seen what she was capable of that day. The reason I didn't put the video up was for my benefit and for hers. Mostly for hers, because she would have been definitely arrested. Or I could have had her arrested if I'd made a complaint, but I'm not going to make... I tell you what, go around. See, when you make complaints, I did it years ago. What's the point? The best thing is, stay out of fucking trouble. And on that occasion I failed to stay out of trouble. So why should I go expecting the police to... Oh, there's a tree there. Oh, there's a lot of trees come down, isn't there? Yeah, I was sort of falling in towards the... I don't suppose they really have to do much about that, just leave it. Yeah, I mean, you get involved, you need to sort your own shit out. Of course, if it's serious, yeah, of course you should phone the police, yeah. That looks nice, doesn't it? It does look nice. Right, so what's for tea tonight? Well, I got them rabbits for that guy. And I got them out of the freezer. I'm actually a bit dumb, I don't actually know what to do with them. Do you know, seriously I don't. Fucking brambles. See how dodgy this is getting? This is getting dodgy. See, I'm not really, you know, I'm not the sort of video maker that wants to wind people up or have trouble. That's not what I'm after. I could get a lot of views doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down that road. You know, it's just like you've got to, you know, it's like, or maybe I could. I need to like decide and do it. You know, it's like, well, doubt. Am I really cut out for it? Well, I don't think so. I don't think that's my thing. You know, I mean, Marty Blackborough. Is it Blackborough or something? Who else is there? DJ Audits. PJ Audits. I don't actually find him offensive or annoying. But he pushed his luck when he went to that scrapyard. PJ Audits. But generally, I kind of think he's alright, really. I don't know why, but he seems to get a lot of hate mail. A lot of people really don't like him, but me, I think he's alright. I find DJ Audits irritating. Yeah. I mean, he feels like you want to punch him, doesn't he? He's got that kind of wee smarmy kind of, you know, like, sort of thing. Oh, there's a Citroen C3 there. Look, they bought that house. That's clever. They've got their own cow and everything. I've probably seen that C3 going about. That's like, you buy a house like that, it's an expensive house, isn't it? And because you're clever with money, you have a Citroen C3. Isn't that nice? And they've got a cow and look, they've cut the grass. That house there, way too big for me. How much would it cost? I remember it was for sale. How much is that? I don't know, 500,000-600,000. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I mean, like, you've got a big family, yeah. I mean, how many bedrooms has that got? That's fantastic. So you come down that lane, you've got parking there. You could have better parking there if you wanted to. You know, if you're that way inclined. I would. I've got more parking than that, put it that way. Where I am, but I would put like a, you know, I don't even know if there's a garage there. I would put something down there, down the side. Anyway, right, let's get moving. You'd have to all be fairly well off. So there's kind of another thing that was going through my mind the other day was how fragile everything is. Wow. You know, like how... So the Labour government, for example, are actively doing a lot of strange things. You know, let me get the brolly up now, actually, it's not so windy here. They're doing a lot of weird things, and oh, that's better. One is planning. Is that a dog? It is. Planning. Planning. Well, I think that's the back of that property. It is there. It's a fucking dog. Hey, go! No. No, back you go. Go on. Get back. Get back. Come on. Go on. Go on. Off you go. Come on. Go. Back you go. Back to your owner. Right.
Get. Sorry.
It's alright. Probably aye. I've been up the road, that's why I've got it on.
I don't know why you get surprised when it keeps you on the road.
Aye, okay. That's alright, I'll let you go ahead.
Thank you.
Alright. Right, so what was we talking about? Where were we? I can't remember what I was fucking talking about. I was kind of aye, right, so Labour government. The Labour government, the high-vis jacket, I think it does affect people. Dogs, people. You probably noticed I'm not actually scared of dogs. The Labour government, so there's going to be planning rules, regulations, you know, and what it really, you know, the manifestation of that, they more than likely will do that. Then actually, when the politicians do that, and what it means is, they could take your house off you. You know, it'll be under some kind of, they'll have some reason that they'll put out. The climate, you know, it could be anything. They'll fucking take it off you. So at the end of the day, everything that we have, like, everything can be taken away from us. And I started thinking that the other day, and I have to admit, it's made me feel a bit miserable, I think, or a bit anxious. But equally, oh look, equally, you know, in a way, this is taking too long. They're not quite ready yet, are they? That's why they're red. That tastes a bit bitter. They can take everything off you. Your dogs, your car. House, your kids, the shoes. Look at these berries. Wow. Everything. They'll leave you with nothing. They're well capable of doing that. Any of them. Anyone. So, it's true. It's possible. It could happen. It's becoming a problem. The Bellway. So, the best thing to do is try and enjoy life. Enjoy the things that you enjoy. And I don't want to say that thing, be kind, but be decent, be reasonable. Don't be kind, because that sounds like inverted narcissism. Yeah, it could sound like that. Just be a decent person and try your best and get on with things and try and aim for something, you know. See this fucking, I've got a bag and I've got fucking, I just carry it with the brolly, I think, in my hand. Aye, that's better. Except I'll be bumping into it with my legs now. Hope you're still videoing. No went off or nothing, or frozen or something. Where was I? At the same time, look at that guy that was on that boat. The sailing yacht. The super yacht. Millionaire. Just won a case. He was at risk of losing everything. Could have got jailed. Just think, if he'd lost that case, he'd still be alive today. He'd be in jail. Probably. Well, maybe not. Would you? Well, apparently he was celebrating, you know, winning the case. Which is why he hired that yacht. So the money we're talking here, he couldn't buy that yacht. You know, it's like 200 million or something. I don't know what he paid for it to hire it. As far as I know. As far as I know, he hired that yacht. So now he's dead, isn't he? He's actually only a year older than me. 59. In fact, he was less than a year older than me. I think it was June 65. And he's gone. Millionaire. Billionaire. I mean, millionaire's not much nowadays, mind. A billionaire. Dead. Gone. No more. So what do you say? Well, don't go on super yachts? Well, his daughter sadly is gone as well, by the looks of things. 18-year-old. It's tragic. Absolutely tragic. You know. It's terrible. Really is terrible. But it's a Bannockburn, by the way. It's horrible. What's happened? So, you know, I think it's about time I got new boots. They're just, it's like, it was March 23, no, March 24. Is it a year? They're not totally knackered, but they're not far off it. Right. I mean, life's full of dangers, isn't it? I'm unlikely won't be doing any shorts of this video. I'll just upload it and chuck it in the computer. It's just a kind of blog walk, isn't it, really? So who knows? Who knows when things can go horribly wrong? Can't at any time. Look at what happened to that guy and his daughter. You know? I mean, this is we're talking about a different section of society, this guy, right? I mean, he was, well, I think he was up there, was he not quite as rich as Bill Gates, but I mean, we're talking zillionaires, trillionaires, probably. You know, and like, so a guy like that, he would not have been, like, he'd have went away and started doing some other thing, you know. He'd go buying, like, companies or something, like what I would buy stuff at the car boot sale. So I'm going to buy that dog crate for £6 or sell it for 20. He'd be doing that with companies, and it's just like a game, isn't it? It's like playing games. It's the same thing. But when you're in the car boot sale, you're at the very bottom of the retail the structure. Oh yeah, I've got to get them. Look at that. Yep. I'll have them. Yes. I'll have them. They look easy enough. Ah. Yeah. Oh god, they're heavy. Oh fuck, they're heavy. Oh no. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to manage the 3. I might do. One of these days, this bag is going to turn around and say, you know what, I'm done being a bag. You know? I can't do this any longer. I think that's definitely going to happen. The bottom ones went flat and it's slot it down like that so that it can sit and stay in the back. Right, come on then, we need to get home. We need to get home. That's it, we're enough messing about. Oh shit. Oh, hell you doing? It's difficult doing everything, isn't it? Just try to keep the thing up over my shoulder. Whew. My new coat as well. Getting hammered. See how easy it is to get. Is this the way we came? I think it was. Or did we come out? I don't think it was. I think it was the other way. I can't actually remember. Aye, this one goes over there. This one goes over the river. So we fucking fall down again. I have to keep my hand back off. The wind's getting it brawly. Aye, because this is a different way. We didn't come this way, so that makes it more interesting. Go. That's up there's Windsor Milton as far as this takes you along Carpet Close. So I did read about it. There was some guy that had factories. You know, we were all slaves at one time. That's the other thing you need to recognise. That, you know, there was all the blacks all whining about it, but they're not recognising that we were all fucking slaved at one point. That's one thing about Elon Musk. Seeing some of the things he says, but not everything he says is sensible. He's a bit of an idiot sometimes. Here's another example. He's one of the richest men in the world, selling electric cars, you know. But do you really want to be him? No, I don't want to be him, no. Do you really want to be him? No. No, you don't. The rain's got worse. It's got freaking worse. Seagulls. I think it is imperative. But we keep the brolly up. So that the bag's slipping down. It's slipping down my shoulder. Going for the 3 bits of wood was probably a bit much. Basically what I'm aiming for is to get back to where we started the video, and then that'll be that. Cool thing. It's the edge of the okay, knackered. Houses up there. So there's that bit of ground there that I can't really do much with, I suppose. Probably. No, not really. Oh yeah. I was starting to struggle with this fucking lot. There's no way I'm going to try and nick any of that, borrow any of that wood. I'm not coming along here with a car to go and carry it fucking for the other side of the river just for a few bits of wood. That'd be silly. This is actually quite tiring, this. It's good exercise. It's very good exercise. So I suppose because I've had a couple of bad reactions with the filming, I'm a bit anxious about it sometimes. There's a factory. Not in use anymore. It's a pass right there, isn't it? Yeah, and the woman that attacked me was one of these horsey types. That's what I was just thinking when I seen that van there. Country types can be a bit vicious, eh? Sort of country women, you know. So like Hannibal Lecter would have a lot of fun with them. Very, you know, have a bottle of Chianti, you know. Well, that's a weird thing to say. Well, they deserve it, don't they? You want to start fighting people, you don't know what you're up against, do you? Could be anything, could be anyone, you don't know. What do I look like? Do I look normal? No. Do I sound normal? No. Should you be careful? Yes. Because you don't know what, like, I didn't mean that in a sort of tough sort of way, like a tough man type thing. I didn't mean that at all. I'm meaning then, this person's fucking trouble. As in, you know, something you just got to be careful with, because it can get you in trouble. As in, like somebody might be autistic or something. You know, so you go away, start a fight with them, and it turns out they're under the social work or something. So then the police will have like powers because you're actually picking on a vulnerable person. Well, I think that we've reached the end of the video. I did start it there, and I started it there. Yeah. So thanks for joining me, coming along for the trip. Listen, get attacked by dogs. That dog wasn't happy, eh? What are you supposed to do? Oh well, right. Thanks for watching. Bye. Please remember, my channel's going a bit dead lately. Can you not like do some kind of like it or something, or send me a message, you know? Send me a message. That might be good. Make me feel good. So I'm so selfish. Right. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you. Don't let them get you down. Remember, come into the world with nothing, we go out with nothing. Bye. It's not gone yet. You've not gone.